you go to a professional.
Okay.
You go to the experts.
Right.
The Campanellis are experts in cleaning. They're also dear, dear friends. I've known Chris Campanelli and Joe for years. I know their mom.
Yeah, yeah.
So if they ever do me wrong, I can call your mother.
You
know
call
that, Chris.
my mom.
The Campanelli family started their business with the idea of getting chemicals out of their home because mom was very chemical sensitive.
Right.
Dust is nasty, filthy stuff. And most of the tools that are out there in the industry, all they can do is push dust from point A to point B. The 8-piece, and this is one of the biggest kits I've ever seen for the Campanellis. This 8-piece set doesn't just push dust, it grabs it, traps it, and allows you to get it out of your home. At $24.28, it's one of the best investments. And I'm not alone on that thought process. It's customer top rated. Today I've got it on Easy Pay, but Easy Pay doesn't last forever.
Okay.
In fact, that's going away at the end of the day, my friend.
Oh, I did not know that.
Well, how are you?
I'm doing well, how are you?
This is Chris Campanelli. And microfiber is known as a magnet for dust.
Right.
So what you've done is you've given us the softest puppy fur towels that you make.
Correct.
A wonderful long steel pole.
A 3-stage pole now goes like, 18 to 20 feet above your head.
Cathedral ceilings, because ceilings need to be dusted.
Chandeliers.
You get a medium-sized duster, a big duster, even a small handheld.
Right.
All of them
Yes.
dust trapping machines.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's in these beautiful, fun, fashionable colors.
I got 3 colors.
That you want. Yes.
One of them already sold out.
That's correct.
I had a stone that was available. Your wives helped. Stella helped on this.
We got the beautiful
This is
Moroccan
sunrise.
pattern. That's the sunrise.
Okay. Sunrise is this like neon colors of the burst of sunlight.
I love that.
This
is the orchid.
Right. Which, by the way, is getting very limited. And over there is the sea glass. And that's getting limited as well.
Right.
Let's show them how to dust.
Yeah, let's do it.
The proper way to dust.
Yeah, sure, because Dan, when you go to the store, I think all you see from floor to ceiling is disposable products, right? You see something like this. This is made of paper, but here's the worst part about it, Dan. When you're done using it, you gotta throw it away.
And buy again.
And then buy again. I mean, that's what they want you to do, right? You don't see aisles and aisles of microfiber at the store because you would buy it once and you'd never go back to the store.
Yep.
Or maybe you're using what your grandmother used, which is a feather duster. And a feather duster is just designed to push dust because the old adage is let's push dust onto the floor and then we'll vacuum it up later. Well, I think that sounds like 2 chores, and if I'm not mistaken, weren't you the guy that used to dust in the house?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
and by
you
the
get
way,
trapped dusting and vacuuming.
as antiquated as a feather duster appears to be, a white cotton t-shirt is every bit as
antiquated,
ineffective.
right? Yeah, because it's a flat surface instead of a looped fiber. So microfiber is so different in that microfiber is going to lift, trap, and remove the dust, right? So you can even see in here that the dust is trapped in the microfiber. So then you say, okay, what do I do with it? I go outside.
Take it outside.
I give it a little shake where the dust is supposed to be. If you want to do it in the trash can, you can as well. But here's the best part. If this gets dirty, I can put it under the sink with some tap water, let it air dry, use it over and over and over again, instead of going back to the store to spend more money on a disposable product that's going to end up in the landfill.
At $24.28, this will pay for itself and your home will be cleaner.
Right.
Here's another factor. Simple rule. If you can't reach it, you don't even try. So if you've got a cathedral ceiling, I guarantee you, you've got dust on that ceiling.
No question.
You just don't know it. With this, and we'll show you the pole.
We're going to show you that in a second.
But let's show you some of the intermediate piece. This is the intermediate duster.
Right, so this is because microfiber collapses to below an inch. Now I can fit into those hard to reach places that you wouldn't ordinarily dust. Like you said, if you can't reach it, you're not going to clean it, right? So we have a nice soft silicone tip on the end here, so you're not going to scratch or mar your furniture. Here again is another example if you can't reach it. Now I can't fit my hand into this bowl here. I'm not even going to let you try because I think last time you almost got you stuck, right? But look, now I can take this, I can put it in there, and the microfiber is going to expand and fit that. Now watch, this is also bendable. So if I wanted to, I could take this, I can bend it again. Now I can do my ceiling fans on both sides at the exact same time. But Dan.
But how do I reach my?
How do I reach my? I'm glad you asked. Follow me over here, Dan. So this is the easy reach portion of the duster, right?
Which, by the way,
watch.
That all
also has a telescopic pole. So this is great. Is if you wanted to do all of this stuff over here on the mantle, or if you wanted to do
that's got to be 8 feet or more.
8 feet. So that's great. How about if I wanted to get way up there and I went to the store, this is about all they would give me to go. Now I have to go get my little giant ladder. I have to go get a step stool. I don't even think with a step stool I would be able to reach that.
So what happens is then you just don't dust. So
we get you this guy over here. We have, this is our extension pole.
This is awesome. And by the way, the
this.
threading on this, at the top is a universal threading that's the exact same size as paint rollers.
Way, way higher.
So if you've got one ceiling to paint, oh good gosh,
see that? Higher than the lights, look.
Yeah, that's
They're telling me in the control room, higher than the lights.
That's 20 feet.
Right, easy 20 feet. And then Dan, because this is collapsible, it's not just a pie. Collapsible and also bendable. So now, I can go onto the floor.
Okay, all
I don't have to worry about taking out the vacuum. I don't have to worry about getting the push broom and pushing things all over the house. And because it's microfiber, look at this, Dan, I can collapse it to below an inch, get all the way underneath that furniture if I wanted to. How about the washer and dryer, in between the refrigerator, things of that nature. You have to clean that stuff out. The refrigerator is the largest working appliance in your home because it's constantly running and always collects dust.
Dust is nasty stuff,
yes.
Believe me. Dust is comprised of skin cells that we as human beings slough off because we live in that home.
Yes.
Our pets do the very same thing. All homes, I don't care how much of a neat freak you are, have dust mites, which are microscopic animals that live off that as food. And then any animal that feeds also poops.
So it's dust mite poop is what you're telling me.
Yes.
It's disgusting stuff.
Yes.
Right? And now that the heat is getting hot and you're putting on more of the AC more and more. So look at this. Now that I'm using microfiber, I'm getting in and behind the vent, so I'm not even giving the dust a chance to come out of the vent and even circulate through the home.
I used to hate dusting.
Yeah.
I don't mind it at all. Now, by the way, I don't have this set.
Oh.
And I'll tell you why. No offense. Chris, I didn't need to buy it.
Because when's the last time you bought a duster set?
It's been, I couldn't even tell you, it's years.
Okay, years. So, but you're not going to the store.
No.
You're not getting on a chair.
No.
You're not getting on a ladder.
Yep.
Your feet are on the ground, but you're still doing it.
I bought one of your original sets, which was probably darn near
6-7 years ago?
Yeah, a decade ago.
Right.
And we still have it, and it still does a great, effective job. But I'll say this is the biggest set that I'd ever seen you guys ever do.
It's the largest set we've brought, yeah.
And it's still only $24.28. We've had 4 easy pay payments, but those are going away by the end of the day. This is a time of year, if you're someone who has allergies, get the dust out of your home.
Yes.
So much of that dust in your home, believe it or not, could very well be pollen just from opening windows.
That's a great question. That pollen season, it seems like it never ends because you have that, like, you know, you clean the car and then you go back about 20 minutes later and it's still dusty, right? But that's the stuff that's getting into your house, right? And even your electronics, because we include some of the puppy fur towels here.
There's a
you can
small
go to the
one.
store.
I like this.
Yeah, that's the new 6x6. That's kind of by customer request because you wanted some for the electronics.
Right.
But when you go to the store and you buy a towel for electronics, $10 for one towel. Now you get 4 in the set, and these are great too because, again, you navigate these screens with your fingers and you take for granted that they're going to be clean. Here's the little 6x6 guy, cleaning him dry. Look at this. By a quick swipe back and forth, I'm getting all of that off. Again, using that dry. And the same thing goes with your phone, Dan.
Right.
You touch your phone, and then where do you put it?
Right here.
Right up to your face. So keep one of these in the pocketbook or keep one in the center console of the car because this is great for even cleaning those phones, those electronics devices, even all those tablets or the laptops and things of that nature. And again, Dan, these are washable. Right. They're not disposable. You're not going to the store week after week after week in the grocery bill. That's what they want you to do. They want you to come back, take the wallet out, spend the money, go throw it away, and go back and buy more.
Here's the colors again.
Yeah,
this is Sunrise, which has been very, very popular. That orchid, the orchid is the most limited. I've got about 1,200 sets left.
Oh, okay, wow.
This is a small family-owned and operated business. When things sell out, it takes a while to get them back in. Right. Over there in that vivid kind of blue and green, that's the sea glass that's been so popular. You're getting the biggest set that we've ever offered. Small, a medium, and an extremely big duster.
Yes.
All extendable.
The large extension pole.
Yeah, then you're getting the large extension pole and also the microfiber.
And think about this, Dan. It's every surface in your house has dust, right? I don't care who you are. Think about it. How about
vertical and
horizontal?
Yep.
When's the last time you dust and then went back a day later and there was no dust?
No, the word would be never.
Probably never, right? But these are the chores that you have to do because dust always comes back. But you want an easier way to do it. These vertical blinds, they can be a bear to clean. So you let the microfiber kind of do the job for you. And again, these collapse to below an inch. So if you wanted to use them between your electronics, like watch this. This is a VCR, Dan. That's how long we go back for our props.
Right.
VCR, right? But look at this. This fits between the electronics and all of those things that you wouldn't ordinarily dust into those little tchotchkes and around the house. These are great for that. But to me, the number one thing about this kit is this extension pole right here.
I agree.
Because Dan, you go to the store, you get something like this.
It makes the competition look
at
like
that.
a toy.
I can't even fit this in this shot. It's so
But this
tall,
all
man.
telescopes down to a manageable size.
Right, but look at the height.
And how tall are you? 5'10"?
I'm 6 foot, Dan.
Yeah, bragger.
In heels, I'm probably 6'1".
But for me, I'm not. I'm 5'8".
Right.
But I can still reach almost 20 feet in the air.
20 feet.
That every surface of your home has dust.
Right.
And if you're just moving dust around, everything gets dusty quicker. This grabs dust, traps and holds it. Take it outside, shake it, and get rid of it.
I want you to think about it this. How old's your dad?
99.
99.
Yeah.
My mom is going to be 83.
Okay.
I do not want my mother or your father getting on a chair
I
or a
agree.
ladder or moving furniture to do a chore that you have to do and all that stuff.
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, Dan.
Good stuff.
Appreciate it.
From the Campanelli family, the first family of clean, customer top rated, great sale price, and something you'll use and save money with. We've got that and much, much more. Now, I wanted to remind you, because you might have missed it, you get the set of 4 in